What if I told you that somewhere in America right now, an ordinary person is making more money in a single month than some people earn in an entire year? And they didn't invent a revolutionary product, they didn't win the lottery, and they weren't born into a wealthy family. They simply found an opportunity that most people completely ignored. Now here's the shocking part. The same opportunity might be available to you right now. But most people will never see it. Most people will continue waking up to alarm clocks they hate, driving through traffic they can't stand, working jobs they don't enjoy, waiting for weekends that disappear in a blink, and spending years wondering why financial freedom always seems just out of reach. Think about your own life for a moment. How many times have you looked at your paycheck and thought, there has to be more than this? How many times have you dreamed about having enough money to stop worrying about bills? Enough money to take care of your family. Enough money to travel. Enough money to finally breathe. Because deep down, almost everyone wants the same thing. Freedom. Not just money. Freedom. The freedom to choose. The freedom to spend time where you want. The freedom to work because you want to, not because you have to. And what if I told you that jobs and earning opportunities are changing faster today than at any point in human history? Stay with me because what you're about to hear could completely change how you think about your future income. Most people never realize this. The biggest risk today isn't failing. The biggest risk is standing still while the world moves forward. Just a few years ago, certain jobs barely existed. Today, they are creating six-figure incomes. And the people benefiting aren't always the smartest. They aren't always the most educated. They're simply the people who recognize the opportunity before everyone else. Imagine two people. Both wake up on the same morning. Both have the same 24 hours. Both want financial success. One continues doing exactly what they've always done. The other spends a little time learning a new skill. 5 years later, their lives look completely different. One is still struggling. The other has options. And that difference started with one decision. This single decision changed the outcome completely. Now here's where things get interesting. Most people think earning more money requires working more hours. That's what society teaches us. Work harder. Work longer. Sacrifice more. But the highest earners often understand something different. They focus on value. Not time. Because time is limited. Value isn't. A person working 10 hours a day can still struggle financially. Meanwhile, someone creating high value can earn more in 1 hour than others make all week. The question is, how do you become that person? The answer begins with understanding a truth most schools never teach. The marketplace rewards problem solved. The bigger the problem you solve, the bigger the reward. Think about that. Every successful company exists because it solves a problem. Every high-income professional earns because they solve problems. Every entrepreneur creates wealth because they solve problems. And every major earning opportunity begins with identifying a need. But what happened next changed everything. Technology entered the picture. Suddenly, one person could reach millions. One skill could generate income from anywhere. One opportunity could transform an entire future. Today, someone sitting at a laptop can earn money from clients across the country. Someone can create content viewed by millions. Someone can build an online business while working a regular job. Someone can learn a skill that companies desperately need. Almost nobody talks about this part. The greatest earning opportunities often feel invisible at first. When opportunities become obvious, the biggest rewards are usually gone. That's why early action matters. And this creates a powerful question. What opportunities are growing right now? Let's talk about a few. The demand for digital skills continues to explode. Businesses need marketing. Businesses need content. Businesses need automation. Businesses need AI solutions. Businesses need people who understand technology. And the demand is growing faster than the supply. That means opportunity. Massive opportunity. Imagine learning a skill that businesses are actively searching for. Imagine becoming the solution they're willing to pay for. Imagine replacing uncertainty with confidence. That future is available to more people than ever before. But fear stops most people. Fear whispers that it's too late. Fear says you're not qualified. Fear says someone else is better. Fear says success belongs to other people. But here's the reality. Every expert started as a beginner. Every successful person once knew nothing. Every high earner once took the first step. And that's the step most people never take. Because comfort is seductive. Comfort feels safe. But comfort often becomes expensive. Years pass. Opportunities disappear. Dreams fade. Regret grows. And one day people look back wondering what might have happened if they had started earlier. I want you to imagine yourself 10 years from now. Two versions of yourself. In one version, nothing changes. Same habits. Same excuses. Same fears. Same limitations. Now imagine the other version. You started learning. You took action. You built skills. You created opportunities. You increased your income. You expanded your options. Which future feels better? Which future deserves your effort today? Stay with me because the next point is where most people fail. Most people focus on earning money. Successful people focus on becoming valuable. Money follows value. Always. If you become valuable enough, opportunities begin finding you. Employers want you. Clients want you. Businesses need you. And suddenly, earning more money becomes easier. This is why skills matter so much. Skills create confidence. Skills create leverage. Skills create income. Skills create freedom. Now let's talk about something nobody likes discussing. The cost of inaction. Every year, thousands of people delay learning new skills. Thousands delay starting side hustles. Thousands delay investing in themselves. And every year they lose something impossible to recover. Time. Time is the one asset nobody gets back. Not billionaires. Not celebrities. Not successful entrepreneurs. Nobody. Which means every day matters. Every week matters. Every month matters. Because your future is being built right now. Whether you realize it or not. Here's where things get even more interesting. Many people believe financial freedom happens suddenly. Like a lightning strike. Like overnight success. But reality looks different. Success usually arrives quietly. One skill learned. One book read. One opportunity taken. One connection made. One decision repeated consistently. Then years later everyone calls it luck. But it wasn't luck. It was preparation meeting opportunity. And that changes everything. Because if success is a process, then anyone can start the process. Including you. Think about the people you admire. The entrepreneurs. The investors. The creators. The business owners. Most of them weren't born extraordinary. They became extraordinary through consistent action. They kept moving while others waited. They kept learning while others complained. They kept building while others doubted. And eventually, the results became impossible to ignore. Now imagine waking up 1 year from today. Your income is higher. Your confidence is stronger. Your future looks brighter. Your stress levels are lower. Your opportunities have expanded. How would that feel? What would that mean for your family? What would that mean for your goals? What would that mean for your life? Because this isn't just about money. It's about choices. Money creates options. Options create freedom. Freedom creates possibility. And possibility creates a completely different life. Most people spend years searching for the perfect opportunity. But they overlook a critical truth. The perfect opportunity rarely appears first. The commitment appears first. Then the opportunity reveals itself. This is why successful people seem to spot opportunities everywhere. They're looking. They're paying attention. They're prepared. Meanwhile, others miss opportunities because they never expected them. This difference changes entire lives. Now I want to share something powerful. Right now, somewhere in America, someone is starting from zero. No special advantages. No secret connections. No perfect circumstances. And within a few years, they'll create a life they once thought was impossible. Not because they're different. Not because they're lucky. But because they decided their future was worth fighting for. And that's a decision available to everyone. Including you. The next few years are going to create enormous winners and enormous losers. Artificial intelligence is transforming industries. Technology is changing jobs. New opportunities are emerging. Old opportunities are disappearing. The question isn't whether change is coming. The question is whether you'll benefit from it. Or be left behind by it. FOMO isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes it reminds us that opportunities don't wait forever. Markets change. Industries evolve. Trends shift. And the people who act early often receive the greatest rewards. Most people never realize this until it's too late. Don't let that be your story. Don't become the person who looks back wishing they had started sooner. Become the person who looks back grateful they did. Because one day, you'll remember this moment. One day, you'll remember hearing this message. One day, you'll remember deciding whether to move forward or stay where you are. And that decision may matter more than you realize. The truth is simple. Your future income is not determined by your current situation. It's determined by your future actions. Your current circumstances do not define your potential. Your past mistakes do not define your future. Your fears do not define your destiny. Your decisions do. Starting today. Starting now. The people who achieve financial freedom are not necessarily the smartest. They're often the most persistent. The most adaptable. The most willing to learn. The most willing to act despite uncertainty. And that's good news. Because persistence can be learned. Skills can be learned. Confidence can be built. Income can be increased. Opportunities can be created. But only if you begin. So if you've been waiting for a sign, this might be it. If you've been waiting for the perfect moment, this is your reminder that perfect moments rarely exist. If you've been waiting for permission, consider yourself officially permitted. Take the course. Learn the skill. Start the side hustle. Build the project. Apply for the opportunity. Create the content. Take the first step. Then take another. And another. Because momentum changes everything. Months from now, you could be in a completely different position. Years from now, you could be living a completely different life. The only question is whether you'll start. Remember this. Every successful person was once unknown. Every expert was once inexperienced. Every high earner was once a beginner. Every success story started with uncertainty. But they moved forward anyway. And that made all the difference. Your future is watching. Your dreams are waiting. Your opportunities are closer than you think. And the life you want may begin with a single decision you make today. If this message resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. Leave a comment telling us the one goal you're committed to achieving. And most importantly, make a promise to yourself. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Today. Because the greatest regret isn't failure. The greatest regret is never trying. Your next chapter is waiting. Your opportunity is waiting. Your freedom is waiting. The question is, are you ready to claim it?